how's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. Okay, that's good at least. Alright, time to play. Unk? Yeah, I'm the uncle. I got all that uncle energy. Hey, what's up, Gershon? Okay, so last time I decided to basically just say screw it to labbing the shark boss. And then I just play the game. Cram, you know that's not my name. You know that's not my name. We've had this discussion before. Alright, so just some things I've done. I've done a few things off stream, but they're mostly about like doing the things I consider unfun. So about like completing certain quests and whatnot, as opposed to doing anything Master Ninja related. So yeah, I guess time to just go. You started getting back into Stranger of Paradise today and you kind of regret it. How so? What's making you regret it? Okay, so here we are, chapter 11. There's some things that I actually haven't done on stream that I definitely want to show you guys. So there's like one mission I saved for chapter 11. And then there's a purgatory I haven't done on stream, so I'll do that as well. And then most of the quests I've already done though, with like rare exception. Just overall, fuck that game. Why? 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 I gotta know why. Okay, so yeah, I did a couple of things off stream. So like I completed all the combat trials, for example. I got like most of the missions I've done. You can see I just got 3 missions left. So there's this one that I will do on stream. I made a good amount of progress on this one, so this one will get complete by chapter 12. And then this one I'm gonna be completing in like a moment anyway. So all these things will be done pretty soon. The goal is just for me to be done with the missions, because truth be told, I didn't find the missions all that fun, as opposed to just like things to complete off a list. That's like basically it. So yeah. And then yeah, I got my inventory all set up. I unlocked, I think, pretty much everything. Have I already finished this game? Pooping Llama? That's more respectful than Poofy. Okay. Yeah, I think I got pretty much everything. Anyway, see if I got any items I need to purchase. I'm specifically not getting Talisman of Rebirth. I just don't want that in my inventory at all. Just period. I don't want to deal with it at all. I don't, like, no, I'm not using it. I don't want to use it. Don't care. I'm not even gonna buy it. Alright, so yeah, so I'm on Master Ninja, right? I ain't tripping. Yeah, I'm on Master Ninja. Cannot be changed. I mean, Gershon, how is Poopy better than Poofy? You know what? Just Cram. It's more respectful. We'll just leave it at that. In all seriousness, there's no actual reason. Okay, anyway, Master Ninja time, let's go. Boop, boop. Oh god. Okay, so far so good. Oh my god, that hurt. Oh god, I forgot. I'm on Master Ninja. Oh my god. This hurts. My face really hurts. Go, go, go! Get them down! I was playing this on like normal mode to get the quest completion and stuff. But oh my goodness. Oh man, Master Ninja is requiring my brain. Which is always nice. Okay. Yeah, look! Flower Kunai quest right here. You just completed your Master Ninja run. Time for some fresh Master Ninja fun. Yeah, awesome. Alright, so I found that. And that'll be great. Okay. Hey Dante, good to see ya. Yes. Oh! I was trying to leap up on the sword. Whoops! What do we got here? What's going on? What's going on? Huh? Huh? No. How about no? What's the... I haven't heard anything about it. No, oh my god. Shit, we got a heavy one? Oh my god, that's... No, stop it! No, I don't want to keep falling down. God. Okay, I gotta I gotta pay much more attention and take this a lot more seriously. I don't have any Neo 3 news. Actually, hold up, I lied. There's like some, I think Team Ninja posted like some event is occurring. It's like a minor one, like in some like festival or something. Come on. What you got? You good? What? Did you really tell me you dodged it? Okay, what's next? Oh shit, dude, that was rough. Yeah, so like some small event I think is occurring, it's in Japan. But the reason I say it's a small event and nothing like that noteworthy is compared to like Tokyo Game Show is because one, I'm not talking about it all that much. Second, I was only aware of this because the Neo official Twitter, like, they only reposted it like 2 weeks after the fact. And I'm like, okay, this couldn't have been like a super serious thing as opposed to just like, oh yeah, someone else has like our demo from before and people can try, more people can try it, because why not? Damn it. Hey, what's up? Eclipse, no, you're asking the wrong questions, alright? I notice I loot Bloodraven moves a lot in Master Ninja. I had a whole combo structure I can't use because I just never have the time to. Oh yeah. I have a lot of habits too in Master Ninja. Like I notice certain combos and yeah, I use certain things that feel pretty comfortable to me. So I'm trying to like experiment a little bit. There's no Gaki Soul Core. What the hell, dude? No, I don't want to fall off. Stop. Where'd he go? Shit. No, come on, what's going on? Ooh, that was a bit tense. Hammer Rising? It was pretty handy against Veilotl. There's like, it's surprisingly decent as like a quick fire to just rise with it, and it will actually, you know, it counts as a Bloodraven interrupt. So it works pretty well. You mean the follow-ups? Yeah, I found uses for them too. Hold on. Goodbye. Oh, I did not. I thought I was gonna do something else. Okay. So you're talking about... So you aren't just talking about, you want the actual follow-ups to each of these, like what are the value of them? I can't speak to, like, Sunset Crusher, for example. Specifically Breaker. Oh, this one, Sunset Breaker. I like this one actually quite a bit. It's a little finicky in terms of getting, like, the use out of it, but if I just need to, like, get away from a group and target someone else in the distance, and, like, if there's, like, another crowd, it works pretty well. I don't use it all that much, but this is quite handy for the same reason that, like, Banishing Breaker can be handy. It's like, oh, I need to jump up away from where I'm at and go straight to an enemy in a distant place. Perfect. So it helps with that, like, sense of control. Yeah, it... I'm gonna... Oh my god. Of course. Of course. Point blank range. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that happened. That actually happened. Jeez. I think I have to start the whole thing again. Son of a bitch. Bro! What? No, don't! I want to kill that guy, man. Oh, jeez. Shit! Oh. God damn it. Stressful shit right here. No, I'm not so tough without Ippon. Not that I could use Ippon in this game, but yeah. Oh, I'm panicking, and I gotta figure out how I'm gonna deal with this. I can deal with this very quickly if I was I was more experienced. I know conceptually what I can do. Come on. Target, man. Dude, target this shit in the air. What the hell? It's very irritating. Shoot the people in the air. Lock-on should be very generous. I'm like, target up. What else am I gonna try to target? Jeez. Stop it! Stop giving me fucking block stun! Ah, that's my bad. Yeah, the skin is very bizarre, I agree. Man, fighting aerial enemies, just targeting aerial enemies is a pain in the ass. Bro, dude, do what I freaking want you to do. It's not a complicated matter. Target the fucking heavy, man. Jeez. Unbelievable. Target, like, this lock-on is not intuitive. Feeling the lack of bow? No, because I have range things. It's just the targeting with lock-on is very frustrating. Like, really frustrating. I want it to be improved. Like, it's really not that intuitive. Move! To the left! To the fucking left! Jeez. Target the aerial thing. I'm like keeping my distance so I can target that shit. Oh my god. It's just right there. Bro, lock on to the... Dude. Are you actually fucking serious? Isn't... That's fine. I can die to that. Dude. Hey, what's up, Brigero? I'm far away from the big guy. I know exactly what I want to do. I want to take out those range guys using a simple Bloodraven Shuriken thing. That's what I'm calling it. And instead, my character decides, hey, I'm not gonna fucking cooperate. And just like not move the lock on. Do you get anything from beating Ryu in chapter 7 or whatever? The scripted lost fight? No. You get nothing. There's no change in the cutscene, there's no like achievement, there's nothing. Target the next thing. My god. Target him. Lock on. Oh my god. Dude, this game. I'm serious. This is not cool. Unfucking believable. You, like, no. Just don't do this shit. Which voice actor? Are you listening to the game in Japanese or whatchamacallit, or in English? They've changed a lot of their English voice actors. That's what I can tell you. Japanese voice actor has been consistent the entire time. So if you want that consistency, I would recommend you go for the Japanese one. Okay, cool. I got that one done. I should get a Dragon's Lord Grace. Yeah, it should be the last one. Yep, I even got the trophy. Cool, okay, so I got maximum health. Dude, I'm serious, man. This, like... Lock-on needs to be improved in this game. Just straight up. It's not targeting the enemies that I'm trying to target very desperately with my controller. Like, at all. And it's very frustrating for aerial characters. It's very, like... It's... Like, I can't tell it... Like, I'm trying to dictate to target certain things that make my life easier. It's... Like, several minutes ago, maybe 10 minutes ago, there was the big, heavy samurai guy or whatever. And then you have the two ranged flying guys that are up above. They're all attacking me. And no matter how many times I press the left stick or I try to press up or whatever, or just anything that would make any fucking sense, I just couldn't target those ranged guys. So I spent like 10 or so minutes, I spent like 10 seconds or whatever, it felt like 10 seconds anyway. But I spent a big portion of just time just waiting there trying to target these enemies so like I can just quickly kill them. But my character in the lock-on just does not cooperate. Like, what the hell? Like, bro, what the hell? It just takes me out of the game and gets me frustrated. Like, there's no point in my strategy if, like, camera isn't working in my favor. So, like, that tilts me. Because it's not a matter of me, like, learning how to play the game. It's like, dude, I'm using a system that should work well enough. And if some people want to play with it, great. And some people not play with it, that's also fine. There should be different pros and cons to it, but they should both feel good. And right now, lock on in certain situations still feels bad. And it's like, I'm having to work around it. Whereas with, like, many other games, it's just not an issue. So it's like, just like these little things really get on my nerves. Because I love the core structure of this game. Like, it's fun playing Akumo. When things go well, when it's at that sweet spot of gameplay, Ninja Gaiden 4 is so good. But all these little things really just tear away at the experience. How do I feel about the enemy AI? I think overall it's fine. I think it's all fair, pretty reasonably. By the way, the spinning body thing in that menu never turns around fully, it just resets to the front. Yeah, I know, it's a little weird. Yeah, Trial 18, yeah, you have to fight the Dark Dragon Phantom form with all the enemies in there. Yeah, it's like it just becomes a frustrating experience, and that's very different from it being like a big challenge. All right, anyway, but like I said, these things I want to be rectified for this game to be like for me to like stick with it for a long time. Ah, jeez. Anyway, so what's the 5th weapon slot? So it's since we're in Master Ninja, if this is a spoiler territory, so I'll just answer it. If you don't want spoilers, just let me know before I answer, because it's technically spoiler territory. Alright, so mission-wise, I'm gonna be doing this one, and then I'm gonna try to find the Purgatory a bit later too. Do you really think they will fix these things? Well, if they don't, I'm not gonna encourage people to, I'm gonna tell people about it. That's what'll happen. So whether or not they fix things is obviously up to them. Okay, good, I made it. No, it's not, this is not only, it's not a Master of Ninja only thing. It's like New Game Plus thing. It's once you beat the game, you'll get it. That was pretty simple, to be honest. Okay. It's not a Master Ninja only thing, so here, I'll just spoil it. Okay, so since you're still here, it's the Dark Dragon Blade. The Dark Dragon Blade you get at the very end of the game, and then if you want to unlock it for New Game Plus, then there's just some things you gotta do, but then eventually you can just play with this. It pretty much functions the exact same way as Ryu's Dragon Sword. The thing is, when it comes to so here's the thing. Do I know whether or not whoever is developing this, whether it's Platinum or Team Ninja, do I know that they're gonna fix this? I have no clue. I don't know. Maybe they won't. But you know what I'm still gonna do anyway? Is I'm gonna tell people, hey, this is my frustration with the game. Hey, just saw your Ninja Gaiden 4 review, and I was wondering, how would you rank it compared to Ninja Gaiden, rank 4 compared to 1, 2, and 3 Razor's Edge? For me, 4 is, I would stick with 4. I feel no need to go back to 1, 2, or 3. They're all great, But 4 to me is already going to be is already the overall upgrade. Except for one thing, which is that Ryu only has one weapon, which feels bad. Still feels bad. He's an absolute monster with it. His Ninpo is supremely powerful, but he only has one weapon. Yakumo, by the end of the game, gets 5. So, what the hell? Now, anyway, so just to kind of piggyback off of the review thing, too, since you're asking me that question, my opinion about Ninja Gaiden 4 has largely stayed the same compared to before I made the review and even after it, which is, hey, there's a lot of really great shit in Ninja Gaiden 4. It's super fun. Like, when this game gets good, oh my god, it's good. The highs of this game are like fucking amazing. I love it. Combat gets so fluid, it gets so fun, it gets so creative. It is fucking awesome. I have like no criticism of Yakumo, period. Like, Yakumo feels great. I love his, like, the way he plays in the game. Like, him as a character, whatever. I don't like the whole story thing. I'm not like that big on. My issue has just been about things related to Ryu not getting as much as I think he deserves. And I'm not even that intense about it compared to other people who are like, oh my gosh, Yakumo's bad and trash or whatever. I'm just like, dude, just lift up Ryu and we'll be good to go. I don't want to go from, hey, 6 weapons in Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge, or however many were in 1 and 2, and then like, hey, just Dragon Sword. And sure, DLC will include another one, at least, but it's like, bro, it shouldn't even be in the DLC, it should be base game. Like, it's just... So, like, that still irks me no matter what. But when it comes to general feedback, what I'm gonna do is just focus on what's in my control, which is just let people know about this shit. Let people know that, hey, this is what I dislike. And just make people aware of it. What they do with that information is up to them. Whether that means, hey, I don't want to purchase this game, or I'll tell other people who might eventually decide not to purchase this game or something, or hey, let's all collectively give feedback towards who's ever working on this game so they can fix this so that they can have more sales. But again, even if we give all the feedback and all the criticism in the world, it is ultimately up to the people who are making the game to decide what they want to do with it. And then based on their decisions, whether they choose to improve things or not, we will of course react accordingly. Like, I can just tell you, assuming nothing changes, like, here's my honest thinking with this, and I kind of said this in my review video too. Right? I'm just like, look, I'm not okay with the trend, and I'm not okay with DLC being basically just like, not actually DLC, which is just like, okay, this is just the content they couldn't fucking finish in the base game. That's not cool. Like, that's just like, no. I'm like, I'm sorry, that's not a cool business model. That's not something I want to participate in. And, you know, I'm not cool with it. I don't recommend other people go for it. Still up to you if you want to do so. I'm not going to try to, like, control you. But, hey, like, I don't like it. My faith in the companies who are doing this practice has gone down, which means over the long term, the amount of money I'm going to give to you is going to go down. So yeah. Like, here's the flip side. If I came to expect, hey, dude, Team Ninja's products are gonna be fucking fire in every way, and I can give it 100% of my support. In fact, my support and faith in them is so high that I'm gonna do something crazy, which is I'm gonna pre-order. I'm gonna recommend other people to pre-order. Why? To support this game, because I know that we are gonna get a full fucking finished product that is top notch. Sure, might have a couple of issues here and there, and my hope would be that they would address them as we bring them up. But overall, I have so much faith in the company. I'll happily throw my money at them. Full price, no fucking issue. But if it's gonna be down a notch, where it's gonna feel shitty, dude, I'm not giving them my money. Now, for full disclosure, I didn't give any money for Ninja Gaiden 4. I got a review code. But I'm saying, and this before I even got the review code, before I had any knowledge about the review code, I had already decided, you know what? I'm not paying full price. I'm not going to get the deluxe edition. I'm going to find a way to get the base edition of the game somehow cheaper. And I did find other ways. So yeah, what happens if I'm dissatisfied? Simple. Company gets less money. Now, if a company is okay with getting less money, then okay, fine. I mean, all right, suit yourself. Get less money. But I'm pretty sure a company's not okay with that. If they're turning down making more money, I'm pretty sure the shareholders and investors are not going to be happy with that. But hey, their choice. I don't need their game as much as they need my money. Anyway, angry streamer stuff aside, I kind of suck with Ryu so far. I feel like I don't have any big moves besides Ninpo, so fortunately I can kind of showcase things with the Dark Dragon Blade, I think, a little bit. Because, surprise surprise, it has the same abilities. So, one thing to note, Dusto, is that a lot of these moves, you can actually chain some moves in a capacity you may not expect. So for example, let me just bust out the Dark Dragon Blade, because it's just basically the same thing as the Dragon Sword. You have the standard combo, which is just 5 lights in a row, so I'll just call it X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And you can see there's a bit of recovery frames, and I can keep mashing X, but for the most part, it doesn't feel like a fluid transfer. One thing you can do is you can actually put a weapon skill at the very end. And so you can just kind of go, you can like use those weapon skills to kind of string some combos together. So bear that in mind. Or this one. So yeah, just try to mix and match those things together. The weapon skills can be a little trickier to understand, but there's certainly something you'll want to explore as well. Each of the Gleam form of this game, for Yakumo we'll call it the Shadow Gleam form, there are kind of unique aspects to using these. It isn't just like one size fits all. So for example, this one, like I would encourage you to look at the text where it's saying step forward and deliver slashing attacks during a somersault. So right, think of it like targets are in front of you, you dash forward and you can hit them. You can hit people in front of you. You've got Solar Wind. Oh, this one's very specifically a rush forward. So if you play around with these in training mode, you can kind of get an idea of how each of these works. So like Dragon Fang Slash is to hit all sorts of targets around you. You know, you've got Dragon Claw Slash, which is, hey, I dodge back, and then do stuff to surrounding enemies, right? So there's a purpose to each of these abilities as well. Is that just Sohayamaru? It does look like it, right? So there's that. A lot of the moveset as well, I'd kind of have to show in training mode, but my advice overall, Dusto, is with Ryu, take a look at some of the Azuna drop. Man, I should see if I can just get into training right now. Oh, god damn it. Let me get to a checkpoint and then I'll showcase some things with basically Ryu. Oh shit, they put him. Bitch. fuck are you targeting? Bruh! Dude, okay, now you're targeting people above me when I want to target the people below. Yo, lock-on needs to be more intuitive. I'm serious. Like, that's... Gosh, that irks me. Is there a weapon skin for Dark Dragon Blade? No, there is not. Oh, that was my bad. Oh. He got me. He got me fair and square. This is a tough encounter. Alright, I need to think about this strategically. Probably get the people... I need everyone on the same level. So, War, I'll answer your question once I get to a checkpoint with training mode. Or something. Oh, look at that. Parry Fatal Flash gets absolutely and royally fucked. That was so greedy. Wow, I need a little break there. Okay. What accessories do I like for Master Ninja? And sorry, KJ Baptist, it took me some time to get to it. I've been using the major defensive things just to help me survive. So, major defense increase, moderate defense increase, halves damage from range attacks, just so I can survive longer, which helps me learn a bit more from whatever mistakes I'm making a bit longer too. Other people prefer some of the more offensive ones, so things like Conspiracy Ring, so they use less gauge, a Blood Oath Scroll, so they build up their gauge faster, just things like that. So I haven't gotten every accessory, but I'm pretty sure I will be pretty soon. Right, like I gotta turn this in to get Leech Fang Amulet, which I think will help, so I've got quite a lot to get. Okay, so... Okay, while I agree DLC weapon is bad, how else will they structure future updates? More trials is my guess. Yeah, they can put in more trials, obviously more story. That's one thing they could do. But even with the weapons, like... They don't have to release all the... They don't have to release all the weapons at once. Like, it doesn't have to be like, oh, 8 base game weapons in, like, Gleam form or whatever. But, like, with Yakumo getting 4, which can... It's kind of 8. We'll just call it, like... Let's just do, like, 4 times 1.5, so just say 6. All right, because of all the different forms. Ryu should have gotten at least like 1 extra, like the bare minimum. And then DLC packs could be like, hey, he's getting his own other weapons. Or if they really are going to do like a new weapon type, which is what it seems like for Ryu, then they could make like his weapon switching a lot more dynamic or much more evolution. I don't know, but that's something they could do, and then the DLC could be like a further expansion of that. Different pros and cons to each. Something. So you could have more story, you could have maybe, and they might add another difficulty, I don't know. Playable characters could be nice, but they kind of have like a lot of ideas based on other titles already. Who knows? I don't know what else they're cooking, but what they presented to us is just inadequate. The truth is, I don't know what they could do. But that's just because I don't know, not because it's not possible. They're game developers. It's their responsibility to figure that out. But if I was to come up with something, it would certainly just be, at the very least, hey, Ryu gets 2 weapons, but they're super fucking badass, and we will release more, but we're doing much more complex reworks of things. Right, so Gleam Form is great. I have like Dragon Sword with Gleam Form. Oh my god, it's amazing. Like, it's super cool. And they can say, yeah, like, we understood, you know, even if it was something like, if we heard, hey, like, we know Ryu is getting less weapons in the base game, but what we're doing is we are doing comprehensive reworks of a lot of weapons because insert whatever sensible reason, and this is what we are planning for Yakumo and Ryu in the future, because we want to take this very, very different direction that we think you guys will like more than the past direction. We don't want weapon switching between Ryu to feel the same as it does with Yakumo, and so we are labbing more or less what is the best feeling possible, so that not only does it feel like Ninja Gaiden, but that this feels like, yeah, dude, this is a definitive fucking upgrade over Ninja Gaiden, and it was worth the 13-year wait. I don't know. Some message like that, while they're actually busy working, would give me some more faith than just like, yeah, we're gonna keep tight about it. I'm like, okay. I guess. But that's just my thoughts on that. Okay. You're not as bothered because all my playthroughs of 1, 2, and 3 are Dragon Sword ones? Yeah, and they will be for many players as well. It's just... And no matter what way I cut it, it just feels bad having played the past Ninja Gaidens to, like, go to this one weapon. The hopium is that the DLC is mind-blowing? Yeah. That's the expectation now at this point. The DLC has to be such a fucking knockout that I'd recommend it. But hey, pressure's on them, not on me. I didn't pay anything. You just did the vacuum cleaner? Until now I didn't like any of the bosses, okay. I know UT is kind of infamously busted in the older games, but I also noticed a full charge is really the most effective. It's really not. Like, I'll use it, but I'm just like, oh shit, I gotta do a lot of this, otherwise I'm gonna die. And then I'm waiting for my gauge to fill up, or I'm trying to get OTs. But yeah. But anyway, as I said in my review video, there's a lot that's good here, but there's also a lot that's problematic for me here. And for that reason, the problematic is still strong enough for me not to say, hey, I'd give this game full price. Especially the deluxe edition. We don't have full information yet. I would just say don't get the deluxe edition. It's $20 that you would spend if you're in America extra, and you don't even know what you're getting. There's no need. There's no urgency. There's no like real benefit besides skins, and you can just get those anyway with the deluxe edition upgrade. So I wouldn't stress. Was Jetstream Sam playable base? I have in Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I didn't play that game, so I can't say, but it looks like it was DLC apparently. Alright, anyway. Something to progress. Ooh, ooh. Okay, what's this encounter gonna be? Oh, it's just a pathetic one? How far back? How far back? I heard they're gonna kill off Ryu if I don't get Deluxe Edition now. What a smart business move. Oh shit. Can drill through a wall? Whoa, 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 my face! After Nioh 2, especially in its final form, Team Ninja has been releasing titles with noticeable problems or like not quite as peak as Nioh 2. Totally fair opinion. I don't like the checkpoint system in here either, you're not alone. The more that I've played this, the more I'm like, okay, there's some things that do bother me. Whoa, what's going on? Damn. I'll talk about Stranger of Paradise in a bit. I love Team Ninja games, don't get me wrong, but I'm also very critical of them too. Ninja Gaiden 5 plot. Oh, that was not safe, huh? Close enough. Really? Okay, here we go. Purgatory that I have not done. At least on stream. I wish Team Ninja had done the bosses. The ones in Neo were much more enjoyable. Yeah. I'm pretty stoked for Neo 3. I'm pretty excited for it. So I just hope that things with that can replicate at the least, if not exceed, stuff we experienced in Neo 2. Yeah. A lot of the stuff in this chapter I missed the first time too. So I just like happened to explore things and I found it. Alright, I'm gonna have a much easier time here. Magnetism? I've had some people commenting on that. I don't really find it a big deal. For real. They're too far away. Close enough. Oh, that's a pretty tense one. It's just one wave, but it's a pretty big wave. Okay. I don't really know what magnetism is. I've overall, like, when I am targeting an enemy, it can, and I'm actually like locked onto them, it seems fine. Like, apparently magnetism is like I get pulled to an enemy. I haven't noticed any drastic issues with that, so it's been fine to me. Alright, so a question was... do I know what the new weapon types in Nioh 3 are? I'll put it this way. Take all 11 weapons from Nioh 2, put them in Nioh 3, and then just add dual ninja swords, talons, and ninja sword. The flail-looking weapons most likely split stuff. Ow. Damn. Hey, what's up? No, I'm not the best at Subway Surfers, unfortunately. How far back do I go? I mean, I already did the Purgatory, and I did it on stream. The nunchucks, I think it's arguably splits. Whoa! Oh no, wrong button. Yeah, it looks like nunchucks, but I think it's the icon for split staff. Because it's a staff that's split up. That's it. Bruh. Goodbye. Oh, and he's gone. That was fun. Stupid, but fun. Okay, and can't go over there. I have to go here. Well, they really are determined to break things, I guess. Oh no, there's only 2 rails left. Whee! You think they should have added invisible walls for enemies in all arenas with the ledge? You can trivialize some fights by guillotine throwing everyone off the edge if you wanted to. I'm fine with it. I mean, if it works, right? Oh, here we go. We got Mr. Tanko over here. Hello, Tanky Wanky. Oh. Oh, shit. Not cool. I don't know if it'll be an alternate variant of the split staff. I think it's just gonna be split staff for ninja style. Maybe a couple of reworks for some moves, but that would be that. Shouldn't have called him Tanky Wanky? Why not? Man, I want to get to the next chapter. I have to decide, am I gonna item this boss? I'll give it about 10 minutes and then I'll give it around 10 minutes to see if I'm really like woohoo about doing this or if I'd rather just get to the next chapter. I don't know. This boss feels more like a novelty one. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards like, yeah, but I'd rather just play more Chapter 12. I can parry the grinders pretty easily. Yeah, touche. Did I just lose half my health? Yeah, that's the thing. The faster I get to Kagachi, the better. Do I want to lab this boss? To be honest, no, I don't. Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna do whatever I can. The track is nice. Bruh, really? There's not much to lab. Yeah, if I can get to the grinder, or if I can get to Kagachi. Kagachi will be fun. I know I'll enjoy that. I know I'll enjoy Ryu, Kagachi, probably even Achilles. Oh wow, that's quite a lot of shots. Oh, I should probably hit his backside. Oh my god. Oh, I got ran over. The more you complain about the tank, the closer we get to a reality where there's a trial with 4 tanks. Yeah, probably. It is developed by Platinum Games more than Team Ninja. Team Ninja supervised it. So, just bear that in mind. Also, the costume that I'm using for Yakumo is not the default one. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be using items. Oh, I don't have them. Yeah, whatever. Team Ninja did more hands-on work for Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Yeah, they did. I believe so. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy. Like, I'm happy to get a Ninja Gaiden 4. I just, you know, there's just some issues I have with it. Yeah, sure. Give me a D rank. Oh, a C rank. Cool. All right, whatever. Close enough. I guess the question is, for us Neo fans, if we had to pick between Ninja Gaiden 4 and Neo 3, which would we pick? Gee, I wonder. I wonder. But still, I wish we didn't have to choose. I like how this game doesn't have any of the platinum bullshit anymore. Mini games and stuff, although it's probably because Kamiya isn't in the company anymore. I don't know much about platinum, so I can't really say. Alright, let's buy all these things. Okay, I don't think I need to loot a single thing. Okay, I'm not buying that though. Give me my mission. Give me my thing. Okay, Leech Fang Amulet. I will happily take that. One more DDO Goliath to take out. Okay. For context, Kamiya and his colleagues started Platinum and he really liked to break up action with minigames. Oh. Leech health on obliteration kills? Yeah, I'll take that. That sounds useful. Which is cool unless you don't like the minigames. Right. Which would make sense. Okay, this is gonna be the chapter.
久しぶりだな。さて、ここまではご苦労だったが、最後の封印にたどり着かせるわけにはいかねえ。おとなしく帰るか。
What are my issues with this game? If I had to sum it up, I feel like Ryu deserves a bit more. Camera can sometimes get really irritating, more than I experienced when I was reviewing the game for the first time. And lock-on system needs to be improved. Like, those are like the biggest things. When it comes to other things, I wish the bosses weren't reused for Ryu. I did like some of the unique things, but yeah, just flesh out some of the levels, like just flesh out things related to Ryu a bit more too. Like, fighting the same boss twice was something I didn't like fighting Genshin 3-4 fucking times in Ninja Gaiden 2. I'm not gonna like that here. So the fact that that occurs is irritating. So yeah. Really hope Ninja Gaiden 4 is doing well sales-wise. I hope so for their case, but hey, they don't. They put a lot of effort into this, no doubt. Alright, here we go. Oh shit, 2 DDO Goliaths? Well, fuck me. Oh boy, this is gonna be tough. Come on. Yes. Oh, I deal in both. Yes, let's go. Looking good. Come on. No! Get that guy! Dealing him! Oh my god! Fuck. Okay. Is there a single platinum game where boss doesn't repeat? I don't know. I don't have much experience with them. Let's y'all short consensus on Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. It was fine for me overall. It was cool to see the nicer graphics, but for me it was just like, yeah, I kind of played this before. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't anything groundbreaking. It was just like, yeah, it's what I remember from Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. A little different here and there, but like, yeah, it's kind of an old game now. Right, with mods like Ninja Gaiden, like the white mod, that's pretty cool. I've seen a lot of like great community support, and I know people like Fiend Busa have done a fantastic job with that. At least that's what I've heard. I've never actually tried his stuff. So Adrian, you're saying I understand that bit. Yeah, for me it's the enemies with their tracking capabilities. It makes my movement useless. I just think it makes it so that I have less freedom on playstyle and I just have to rely on parries and perfect dodges. Or I could just suck at the game for now and haven't fully understood it yet. Could be a bit of both, truth be told. What I've started to realize is that a lot of the tools in my Bloodraven kit are very, very useful to control enemies a lot. So I don't use perfect dodges or parries all that much. I do I parried those Goliaths very intentionally. But like I use a lot of the crowd control things that I have. So you'll see me like juggle an entire group at large, just briefly to knock them out. So when that can happen, the tracking, like when the enemies, it's like 5 of them like homing in on me and I'm like, oh fuck, I can't handle this shit. It's like, I got this. Check out this one move that has iframes, which screws them all up at the same time. So like there's a lot of those mechanics you can use for groups. God damn it. Okay, I could probably save the Goliaths to last, but they are literally huge threats. Hey, what are you doing? Where did you get the essence? Shit. Mod to shut up Umi would be great. Yo, come on, don't be hating on our girl Umi. She chilling. Damn, this is a tough. Okay. Oh, how did I fall? No! On. What? What are you doing? Thank you. Target this guy. Thank you. Shit, I got greedy. What are my thoughts on the Ashen Pipe accessory? I think it's great. I think it's very powerful. You know, just to get the... I think it's cool. I don't use it all that much, but I think it's very powerful. I would agree, it's incredible. God damn it! If I can parry Blood Raven Fatal Flash with perfect timing, oh man, so many things are dead. It's tricky though. I focus so much on the slow guys. I really have to change up how I do things. Come on. God damn it. No, you shot me before I could parry, bro. Oh, dear lord. Yeah, the rocket guys. See, I want to take out... What I'd like to do, theoretically, is take out all the rocket guys. So then I can just parry the big melee guys, deal with them, and then successfully deal with each of the little officers or soldiers. Pulling that off is difficult. Just on account of time and... God damn it. Group kill. Oh, yikes, yikes, yikes. Oh my god. You think 2 Vangelfs is the most threatening thing in the game so far? Yeah, they're rough. Vangelfs are very threatening. God dang it. I'm not landing my, Yeah, the enemy encounters can be a lot of fun, I agree. no, I want you! Get you! Okay, I guess that's not safe. How many deaths so far? I don't know, probably at least 1,000 at this point. Alright, lots of things being said. I need moments. I'll catch up when I can. This guy, thank you. Jeez. Dude. Lock on. Be nice. You're trying to do a master first time run? Whoops, that's gonna be difficult. Thank you, target the big guy. It's not a complicated deal. Help. Shit, my face. Good, good, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What are we doing? Ooh, what, where, when, why, how, and just please kill them all. Oh my god! Alright. I don't know how many deaths I have. I'm guessing 1,000. And thanks, Shonen, for the tip about the blood cancel the attacks really fast. I don't want to do the blood raven cancel, though. I know I could, but I don't want to. I'm specifically trying to minimize the tech and cancels I use. And I definitely don't want to do the light attack cancels. Okay, so Adrian. So thanks. I do understand how important the Bloodraven kit, the BR kit is. I personally, I guess, I personally use the Rising Stance from the dual swords and BR jump on the Assassin's Tools. But don't you think the playstyle strays a bit too far from traditional Ninja Gaiden, or is this what modernized Ninja Gaiden is supposed to be? Or perhaps an alternative Ninja Gaiden? When it comes to the Ninja Gaiden identity, truth be told, I feel like I can just run my head in circles defining what Ninja Gaiden feels like, because there's a lot of disagreement with that. At least enough that I've noticed, anyway. For me, I've kind of focused more on what made Ninja Gaiden so enjoyable to me. For me, it usually felt like enemies were pretty tough no matter what, very difficult but fair, and it was usually like a lot of tension. Right, so there was a lot of tension, there was always a lot of challenge, it was pretty high, like, it was pretty fast-paced, all things considered. And yeah, like, also look badass while, you know, destroying shit. It was kind of fun. But those statements aren't unique to Ninja Gaiden. Many other games do that. So, like, games like Doom Eternal hit that spot for me as well. I want to feel engaged in my Ninja Gaiden games, that's for sure. when I would play 1, 2, and 3, there was a lot of that engagement. And for me, with Ninja Gaiden 4, with its explosion of extra mechanics, it still retains that, like, it retains that for me. I recognize it's pretty vague, but to me, I'm pretty, like, I enjoy the sauce of this game when it gets good. And I'm like, yeah, this is fast. Yeah, this is tense. Yes, I could die at any moment if I'm being dumb. Right? And oh shit, cool swords and shit, and doing cool little finishers and flying all over the place. I'm like, yeah, sure, those are like more Ninja Gaiden hallmark things. But that core thing for me, enjoyment still exists. For me, Ninja Gaiden 4 provides that. Does it change, I guess, the fundamental formula? Absolutely. But to me, it's right at home. So that's just my opinion about it. So why don't I want to use the cancels or the tech? It's a good question. But this isn't to throw shade on anybody else. This is just my own personal preferences. What it boils down to is that I feel like I'm cheapening my experience if I were to use those cancels or those tech. Because, for example, I've seen the light attack cancel, right? You can do like a bajillion attacks at once. Enemies can't really do shit in a 1v1 situation. Like bosses. I've seen it used against bosses, and I'm kind of like, well, now the boss is like a bajillion times easier. For me. And I'm like, well, but that's not that fun. Like, when I beat a boss, I want it to feel much more like on even footing, like a very tense fight, where when I have a victory, it feels earned. Like, I want the challenge to be, like, obviously an achievable challenge, but very high. And then for me to be like, yeah, I beat it because I fucking earned it. And, like, I was actually a good, like, it was a good experience, and there's a lot of, like, fast-paced, tense shit, but, like, felt like a boss. Doing the tech is hard, though, just like Neo. Yeah, that's true. A lot of the tech is complex, but to me, it's like, what is the actual output that's occurring? For me, even though the tech might be difficult, like, I've done the, like, off-stream, I've done a lot of those cancels. And then I was just kind of like, yeah, but it's just not the same. It's just not the same. For me. So I just don't particularly like it. Even in Neo, I wouldn't do some tech because I'm like, well, this takes away from my personal enjoyment, so I'm just not going to bother. So that's all it really boils down to. Some tech in Neo I've used, but I generally am like, yeah, but I think within the existing confines of the game, I could have all the fun that I could possibly need. I've got a choice to make. Either focus on the existing systems just as they are defined by and see what creative possibilities I can come up with that, or a bit more of the community-based discoveries, which some are cool, no doubt. But after dabbling with a bunch of those for Neo, like for example in Neo 2 you have item cancels, jutsu cancels, which are a huge favorite amongst many. I realized I had a choice. It was either focusing on that direction or with more learning how to use my yokai abilities. I went more towards a yokai ability route. So tech to me, like a lot of the tech that I use in Neo 2 for the most part would be like maybe sheath cancels. But now with Neo 3, that's irrelevant because arts proficiency. Well, right, Shonen, I know I can do both. You asked for my opinion, like, I'm just telling you. I've done both. I've tried it enough to be like, yeah, I already know I don't really want to use tech. That's all. Like, I can do item cancel with a yokai ability play. But the way that I use yokai abilities, usually, like, I don't use that text as much. Right, so Podolsky, it's the similar thing with, like, UT spam. Yes, you can obviously play with UT spam. Yes, it's obviously very fucking effective. But at a certain level, it's like, well, is that enjoyable? And if that is enjoyable for you, then do it. For me, it's like, yeah, like, I know I could UT spam, but it's just I don't know, that's not enjoyable. It doesn't feel like an earned battle. It's not something I'd be like, yeah, that was so cool. I just did that. I think it was cool for me like the first time. I'm like, yeah, everything's dying, cool, I feel great. And then like I do the same thing twice and I'm like, I'm good. I'm bored. All right, let me try this again. So Lem, I also did oh, instant Lem. Yes, we like it. Come on. Bro, are you kidding me? Just kill the thing. Target the thing right to the left of the Goliath, you numbskull. Unbelievable. Just, God, I swear sometimes. Yo, real talk. I'm like, target the guy to the left of the Goliath. I don't need this, just, dude. That's all I wanted. Get the OT on that. OT out of sight, out of mind. I deal with the Goliath later. God, that's so aggravating. That's fine, I died fair and square. Yeah, Chain Link is very handy. I don't use that enough. Very nice. Thank you, very good. Who are you? Go for him! Holy shit, he's locked on. Are you fucking serious? Dude, what are you doing? Yo, hit my guy. Hit the guy I'm targeting. It's not, why are you going for him? Dude, this is pissing me off. Straight up. That's fine if I were to die there. No, go. Oh my god. Is it just because Windpath is homing? Is that why? Am I just bitching and moaning? Answer is probably. Nothing is ever my fault, okay? Windpath targets the target closest to me. Stop. Oh shit, that really hurt. That was a little crazy. I'll save it. I don't know if I'm gonna upload it, but I'll save it. Jeez. You know what? Nothing's my fault in this game. The whole like homing in on enemies. Let's not talk about it, okay? Let's not talk about how Windrun is working exactly as it's intended. It's not my fault. Oh my gosh, guys! Why is my guy homing in on the nearest enemy? Because this ability says so. That never happened. Look, I was just, we're not gonna talk about it. So here's a lesson. Don't always blame the game. The lock-on thing still pisses me off. But Windrun worked exactly as it should. It will go for the nearest enemy. If I didn't want to go to the nearest enemy, I don't do the move that does that. Anyway, so let me catch up with chat a little bit. So I see, thanks for your opinion. I feel the same, that Ninja Gaiden 4 is definitely still engaging, but I think I'm just being too close-minded about it right now. I definitely like the game, but I guess I have to adapt to it. Beating Fresh Save Master Ninja was fun, but also a lot of times it just felt like I was playing another game. Oh yeah, this game does definitely feel different from past games. For me, by the way, I gotta credit you for even just saying, hey, like I might be close-minded, because that takes some strength to say that, so I appreciate it. I appreciate you just being very like upfront and just like a stand-up dude about it. So credit to you, brother. So yeah, when it comes to Ninja Gaiden, like, yes, this game does feel very different. I had to adapt, I had to learn a lot of different things. And for me, when I decided, hey, I'm going to basically give this game an honest chance and just experience everything first before making a judgment call, then I was able to also evaluate what I liked and what I disliked much more, I guess, accurately as well. So it may end up being, as you give this game a fair and honest chance to evaluate everything, you might realize, hey, there's some shit I actually do not like, but there's something that I think is really, really good. And then that way, like, any sort of opinion you give can be a lot more informed. Okay, I got to the part in chapter 11 where enemies in higher ramps shooting at me and I had to fight some on the lower ground. The camera would refuse to lock onto the enemies on the ground and are close to me for some reason. Yeah, my guess is that the tracking target and the target that the camera lock onto are two different things decoupled. I don't know what is the case, but I know, like, for me, one of the biggest frustrations in this game has been lock-on. Has Ninja Gaiden 4's lock-on system kind of worse than previous Ninja Gaiden titles? In previous Ninja Gaiden titles, they didn't have a hard lock-on that they do in this game. They had a much more softer lock-on. I've seen some Ninja Gaiden gameplay that doesn't use lock-on like at all, unless it's exclusive to bosses. And so there's a very different combat flow. For me, what I wanted to have happen with lock-on was something that I'm familiar with say, a lot of other games like Stranger of Paradise or even Nioh, where switching to specific, like Stranger of Paradise was great because it felt very intuitive for me to pick certain targets, like pretty much all the time. Granted, I think pretty much everyone was on the ground, but it really didn't feel like that much effort to switch things. But yeah, like here, it's like, it's very frustrating when it's like, okay, there's a target like right in front of me to my left. And I'm just like, dude, go to that one. But then it will cycle like all these other enemies that are really far in the distance. I'm like, look, what are we doing here? Are we just like going with, like, what the fuck is happening? Just pick the guy that's right next to me that I'm fighting. Like, should be a little smarter than that. Or if there's targets on the ground in the air, and like I'm hitting up on the lock on my camera, I'm like, bro, try to like fucking lock onto that guy. I can't hit him. And I'm just like standing there awkwardly for like 3-4 seconds, which in such a fast-paced game like this is very frustrating. That time is valuable. So yeah, maybe there's I'll have to like give more things a bit of a try. Okay, camera distance. Camera display, I mean, that's fine. This is just like how much I can see. Like, I do have camera issues, but they're not nearly as egregious as lock-on, to be very honest. Lock-on has been so frustrating. But like right now, I even have it on fast lock-on switch speed, and then lock-on auto-target. So I've been doing the enable and whatnot. But like, I've kept on like the default settings. These are like the default settings. But I'm like, dude, what the hell? This shit's irritating. Like, I would want, like, right now, lock-on feels like a net negative. I would want it to at least just be, like, an option. Not like, yeah, turn it off, it's bad. Just like, oh, it's an option. How do you switch targets with lock-on? I move the right stick. In the direction I want to go, but it just doesn't work that well. So, okay, other questions before I keep going on that. Also, what do you think about essence in the game? To me, they feel like they're just UT ammo, waiting to be picked up. The other use is for HP, but in my opinion, the HP you get is barely enough, so I might as well use it for UT. Yeah, I use it for UTs as well. There's a lot of like UT like spam I'll do from time to time, and it can be kind of handy. I've been flicking the camera. I wish it could be like I hold it and then it'll just cycle through the targets like very quickly, but like I have to keep flicking it over and over again. Like I wish I could just scroll through enemies and I'd be like, okay, at least I can do this in like a fraction of a second, and if I need to fine tune it, then I can flick really quickly or something. Okay, how do I have so much karma? So the money and the weapon skill points that I have is just because this is a New Game Plus playthrough, and I've done a lot of other things outside of just the main story modes, so it just eventually racks up the full points. Not to mention I like don't buy items all that much. You found that doing a slide does a stun too? Very nice. Would it change your view or be more critical on the game if you had actually paid money for it? Like, are you wearing free games lens? Yeah, I'm sure I'd probably be even more critical. Keep in mind, my frustration with the game is despite the fact I got it for free. So yeah, that would be my thinking. My frustration is despite the fact I got the game for free. Okay. Despite the fact I got early access to it. So if you want to use that as a means to say, hey, like, even though a guy got it for free, he's still fucking very upset and furious about some things, then yeah. What do I think of the combat trials difficulty-wise? I think they were overall okay. Some of them were easier than I expected. Other ones, I found to be frustrating, like, but they were kind of like puzzles in a way. Like there's that combat trial 10 that was, what, you have like 35 seconds to kill everything, and it's a lot to kill. But if you do a lot of OTs, then, you know, the timer doesn't go down. So like you kind of have to like plan it. And for me, there was a little element of luck involved, but that was like it. I was surprised how relatively straightforward some of like I think trial 16, 17, and 18 were. I was like, I like first tried them all with Ryu, and I'm like, what the hell? I think the last one with the Dark Dragon Phantom form was a bit more complex. But just because you had like a bajillion enemies. But yeah, like it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't all that like, it wasn't that crazy to me. But again, maybe we'll see more with the DLC. Who knows? Johnny Boy, what the hell? What happened to my face? I feel like I'm seeing a body double of the original. Okay. Have you been hitting the gym or eating more? You seem bigger. Yes. Yeah. What happened to my face? Lots of things. You feel like you're seeing a body double of the original. That's because what you're looking at isn't actually me. It's a technological representation via pixels of what might be me. So you're not actually seeing the real me. Have I been hitting the gym or eating more? I've been doing one of those two things. Do I seem bigger? Yes. Thank you, I guess. I do eat more food. You know, I don't just eat one meal at a time and then that's the only meal I eat forever. There's this general human process called eating meals throughout the day. Okay. You missed a big llama beard though? Fair enough. Yeah, I think that's all the missions, right? Yeah, okay. Anyway, room 1 cleared, on to some other ones. Let's go. I'm going in! Ba-donk. That leech on health actually does make an impact. I'm actually surprised. This is a Team Ninja developer on screen. What? Hey, wait, where? Never mind. Oh, I got shot. Damn it. Autumn, why would you say that? Don't, no. It doesn't. Remember, a wind run will go to the nearest enemy. Use it wisely. No, and don't jump off. Just a way to say hello. Yeah, of course, you have to pick that way to say hello. Is Wind Path jumping the fastest way to move? Wind Path with Flying Swallow. So here, Wind Path, Flying Swallow. Here, watch how fast it'll make them move. It works best on level ground. Thanks for the streams, though. Just a reminder that I appreciate what you do, especially the Neo 3 information deep dive and Ninja Gaiden 4 review video. You're welcome. I'm happy to help contribute to that. Damn it, you got me good. Alright, see you later. Thanks for dropping by. Jeez, it hurts. Ah, fully with that. Oh, yeah, I need to get better with this stuff. Okay. Gravity sucks. Oh well. No, no. Everything's fine. I would like my health, please. Thank you. Let me live. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god. Whoa, they added another one. Yeah, that was not too bad. Yeah, I can say the last minute, why not? Neo 2 stream when? It's a good question, I don't know the answer. Whoa, they added more enemies here. See ya! Whee! That guy went for a ride. See ya! Get pooped! Speaking of jelly, I turn on reduce violence option to see less blood splats in my screen. I'm surprised they included that option. Yeah, they wanted to make this game as G-rated as possible for all general audiences. They're doing it for them kids. Goodbye. Welcome back, Roshan. Oh my god, what do we got? We got heavy? Holy shit. You figured out chain link? You're so excited? Yeah, that's good stuff. I have to work on that quite a bit. It's so tricky for me to incorporate everything. On my face! I'm dead. Holy lag. What's going on? Everything okay? Ah, everything seems fine on my end. You found a tutorial that made it simple? Are you talking about the in-game one? Jeez, there was lag, okay. Why hasn't Ninja Gaiden been a popular franchise? Probably all sorts of reasons. Yo, this is mayhem. Wait, is it two shuriken people? I can't tell. I think it's 1 sword, 2 shurikens, but these are the enhanced DDO officers. I'll talk about some reasons I think that might be the case. Not bad. That was pretty spicy. Actually, let's save the last 3 minutes. Okay, so all right. I think a big I think you guys are hitting on some points that I would agree with, which is that Ninja Gaiden is very complex and it's a very deep gameplay system. Before I get into that, let me answer Vector's question real quick. Major defense increase. Now I've recently gotten leech health on obliteration kills with the Leech Fang amulet, which is great for me. And then take less damage, half damage from ranged attacks. So that's what I use just to help keep me alive and keep me going. Good stuff to help me learn. So here's what I think might be happening. Obviously, I'm no expert, but this is just my appraisal of things. When it comes to Ninja Gaiden games, they are no doubt difficult. But there's a lot that the player has to do. Alright? There's a lot the player has to do in order to engage with that difficulty. It's like, and understanding all of that and pulling that off in the heat of the moment as things are happening really quickly is quite a tall order. That's a bit more niche. Contrast that to games like Dark Souls or Bloodborne or any of the arguably slower paced games. For the most part, from what I've understood about games like that or Elden Ring, is that player actions aren't necessarily that high. They're not like, it's not like a crazy amount of actions per minute. But the bosses, on the other hand, do all sorts of wild, crazy shit. And they fly around everywhere. Alright? Now, for many players who are engaging with the game, it's like, okay, I just like gotta avoid a lot and enjoy the spectacle. But me as the player, I have like, you know, a couple of tools and I can make like a nice build. I don't have to do like 500 million things all at once. And I can just focus on this and like, whoa, this was such a cool experience and the boss hit hard and I had to learn it. So, but it's a slower paced experience still with a lot of difficulty built into it. Ninja Gaiden is, hey, you gotta play fast. This is a very fast-paced action game. And the spectacle for bosses is not nearly as high. But the gameplay, like, spectacle, so to speak, the gameplay substance is, like, intense. So, in my view, investing, like, into Ninja Gaiden is a little harder than it is with, say, games like Elden Ring or Dark Souls or Night Rain or whatever comes out by FromSoft. And whatever enjoyment FromSoft provides has been fairly consistent within their fan base. Like, that's why they have diehard fans. But Ninja Gaiden's fan base, on the other hand, there's enough frustration and divergence in certain opinions and certain business decisions that have been made that have upset people. Whether that is people really enjoying Itagaki's contributions to the Ninja Gaiden franchise, or, you know, Yasuda's or Platinum Games now. You know, there's a whole thing about like, oh my gosh, OG Ninja Gaiden 2 versus Sigma 2 versus Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, and then you just see so many videos about like Ninja Gaiden fans kind of being pissed off. Needless to say, it's just not that united. But from my understanding, FromSoft fans very much are united overall, and they like their FromSoft stuff. And what they like is like, you know, they have their slower paced gameplay, but there's a lot of spectacle, like the world building. It was like when I played Bloodborne, I was like, whoa, this was like a really cool atmosphere. When I came to Neo, I was like, oh, it's a little bit more subdued. So that was hard to appreciate at first. And then, once I got into the combat side of things and really started to dive deep into that, I was like, holy shit, this is addictive. But that takes time, and energy, and investment. And then, yeah, Ninja Gaiden fans hate Ninja Gaiden the most. Yeah, I know. That's another thing to be aware of, too. Right, it's also a matter of like audience too. Hardcore gamers, I mean, like, bro, hardcore gamer is also kind of a hilarious identity to have. I'm not even gonna lie. Hilariously, Ninja Gaiden fans are better than Armored Core fans? Oh, I don't know anything about that then. Alright, mission database! Yes, finally I can submit. Is that all the missions? Have I done it all? Yes, I have. All missions are complete. I never gotta worry about them again. Excellent. Right, like, I'll be honest, like, the whole hardcore gamer identity and all the other identities that can bring in is just kind of like hilarious to me. It's like, it's like, and I'm not talking about, but let me tell you, Armored Core fans are so hateful, they will actively tell new fans bad advice so they will think newer games are bad. What the hell? And most people look at games like these and just say no to it because it's not Souls-like. That's why I also think Neo got more popular than Ninja Gaiden. I mean, yeah, there's that. Like, you're not gonna... This game is not a Souls-like. It's an action game. Character action games aren't... They're not as popular as they used to be. It's just different audiences altogether. I'm not gonna say, hey, you like Souls-like? Try this game. I'm never gonna say that. Ninja Gaiden lacks good character writing the most to attract casuals a bit, whatever. Well, yeah, Ninja Gaiden and storytelling. Oh, yeah. Like I said, it's not gonna win any awards. Alright, anyway, this part probably, I have no idea what to expect. Oh, no block stun, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh. Shit. Oh, I was using the wrong weapon. Son of a bitch. Right, Devil May Cry, which is the most successful character action game, pales a lot of games still. Right. That's the thing, it's just the nature of the action game. Oh shit, he launched and comboed me. Fuck. Oh, I didn't do the follow-up after perfect dodge rights. Shit. Right, DMC and Ninja Gaiden require a lot of input from players to become super satisfying and not frustrating, right? They do. I'm doing good. How are you doing today? What? Oh, I switched to Dark Dragon Blade, son of a bitch. Holy shit. Nope, this is Master Ninja. Xeno drop doesn't guaranteed kill. Oh my god. How do I like the combat compared to Nioh? They're different. So this is just a lot faster paced. So just bear that in mind. But it's fun. It hits similar things that I enjoy in Nioh. I even have like my controller button mapped in a similar way. So it's like, it'll hold me until Nioh 3. Looks like a game for crackheads, that's for sure. Yeah, you could say that. Shit. No, my face! Oh, sweet. Insta-kill. Let's go. Come on. Ah, oh well. Is Master Ninja difficulty brutal? Yes. Congrats, Lana. You are the ultimate common ninja. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. What's my favorite weapon? Ooh. Verdict is still out. Even though I'm comfortable with some weapons, like I'm pretty comfortable with dual swords, I'm finding more and more reasons to like the other weapons, so I kind of like them all for different reasons. Holy shit! Bro, they added a lot. Was this worth 70 bucks? I didn't pay anything because I got review access. I would say, honestly, if you can get it for slightly cheaper than full price, do so. Bruh! It's a fun game in many respects, but there's some things that are missing from it that I think once that like or kind of need to be in the game to justify full price. What the hell? Oh, what? Alright, so question was, I heard that enemy encounters are harder than bosses. Is it true? In some respects, yes, because there's a massive endurance factor going into it. Purgatory with low HP is very hard. Yeah, but the Realms of Hell are very difficult. Okay. Okay. Alright, I guess. Poor guys. I'll save the last few minutes. That was fun, kind of fun. Those poor guys. The combat looks so fun in this. Yes, yes it is. When it's good, oh, it's so good. It's undeniably fun. Alright, let me catch up to chat for a little bit. Okay, so last one was for Neo 3, I hope they make the dual swords feel more versatile, fluid, and fun. Me too. Dual swords in this game, peak. Alright, that's good. When I see dual swords, like in this game, dual swords feel fucking awesome. Like super fun, like all over the place, cool shit. So I have a certain expectation when it comes to Neo 3. to feel good, please. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden cameras are a problem, no matter what. Pretty much no matter what. Yeah, Neo 3 doesn't have horses, we just run fast everywhere. Yeah, Smash Bros. King DDD has the rocket-powered hammer. Alright, take care, Lana. Sleep well. We need 7 more parries for dual swords? Yeah. Yeah, they've done a lot of really cool things for dual swords and... oh my god. Yo, this game has 0 chill. Bye-bye. Oh man, he got blown to bits. Here we go, and skadoosh. Oh god, they introduced heavies. Oh, oh no. Yo, this pairing of enemies is brutal. The heavy guys with the shuriken officers. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I need to kill the range things like right the fuck away. Oh my god. Goodbye, world. Whee! Oh, my face! Oh god. Those big samurais are huge threats, literally, and like literally. They're fast, they're deadly, and they're very tanky. Those are the enemies I definitely want to parry. No, I don't know what you're doing, but leave me alone. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. Whoa, you can jump. Oh my god. Come on. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, we're safe. Kind of. What we doing? Hey, 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 what we doing? No, but no! This is fucking mayhem. I can't regain control of the fight. Ah. Alright, how much time do I have? Will I be able to make enough progress? I don't know. Oh yeah, those samurai guys are mean. Yet. Fucking really? We got ranged pricks? Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be a really rough encounter. Yep, the game's like, oh, you killed the little guys? Have more little guys. How's Master Ninja going? You finally beat the game, so planning on starting Master Ninja 2? It's going. That's the best way for me to put it. Oh my god! Dude, this is chaotic. Dude, stop it! Oh my god. That's why I need to kill those things. Take them out real quick. The shuriken guy I want to take out. Like, there's certain fast-paced threats I just need to go. And then I can deal with the samurai guy. I gotta... Oh, and... Oh shit, bro. No, I was gonna parry that son of a bitch. Can you buy new moves for Yakumo's Dark Dragon Blade? I noticed when I got the weapon at the end of my first playthrough, I couldn't give it more moves. Yes, you can. Moves. It's just, I think you have to complete the boss trials, all of them, in order to do so. Oh my god, I cleared it. I just had to throw everyone away. Okay. So yeah, Michael, you can get all the things. You can get 8 skills for Dark Dragon Blade. Just as proof for you. Oh boy, what's here now? Same shit as before. No, the only times I've been using elixirs are for the bosses I don't really enjoy. That's about it. Jeez. So this encounter doesn't change from hard to Master Ninja. Damn it. My habits are kicking my ass here. I mean, it's 2 giant samurai. They didn't need to change it. I thought they'd be crazy and have 3. I'll take 2. Cool. I guess I could save that. Why not? Yeah, that parry Fatal Flash stuff is very handy. Do I remember facing any camera issues in the alpha demo? Yeah, I do. I remember in certain boss arenas, it could sometimes get a little finicky to see. That's what I remember. Okay, what's this encounter this time? Oh, they just said, you know, fuck you, let's have more enemies? Oh, not even safe. Was it similar to that of Ronin? No, it felt improved. Dang, I may have to stop actually pretty soon. Oh, poor guy. Duh. Oops. Oh, really? God. Oof. That was pretty rough. I think they'll do something new with Ryu's new weapon instead of Gleam Form. It just seems too weird that they would give him a new weapon and do something special with it. Gleam Form would be lame. Who knows? Who knows what they'll do? I'm oddly really excited for Ninja Style. Totally not to turn Neo into Ninja Gaiden 4.5? Yeah, obviously not. Okay, I think... Oh, I'm gonna still have quite a lot. Oh, shit. Question is, can I complete this? I'm gonna find out. Bruh! Oh, they made these encounter even crazier. Oh no! Oh, this is gonna be rough. Got heavy boom boom guy over here. I'm not gonna make Ryu. I'm gonna make Jack Garland. Was a slide in Neo 2? No. Neo 3 has slides. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ever played Sekiro? Yeah. I did the Severance ending, or no, I forget. It was the Dragon's Homecoming ending where it was like you return the dragon spirit or whatever. So I had to fight Ishin the Sword Saint and do a bunch of like very specific side quest things. Damn, son, that was kind of spicy. Did I enjoy it? Somewhat. It was cool to experience once. I don't think I've never played it pretty much after that. Like, I think I just tried to fight, like, a lot of the unique enemies, but once I kind of did that, I was like, yeah, once is enough. Hey, let's see what we have here. Last time it was 2. Oh, they actually put the fucking boss here. Can you stop doing the shocky things? They changed this encounter a bit too. Before it was just a normal DDO Goliath and then one of those heavy guys. Now they put the Proto Goliath boss. Cause fuck us, that's why.
なんとかなったわね。また来てちょうだい。ヤクモ、エレベーターの先が最上階。封印の前にはおそらくカガチがいるはず。
ここでやられるわけにはいきませんね。あと少しですから。
分かってる。奴は俺が何とかする。またか。
まだ来るの？
Oh, that was a miss, seriously? Oh no! Holy shit, they are crazy. Okay, what's left? I'm scared. Guys, I'm scared. Okay, who's this now? On hard mode, the last wave is a DDO commander, so is it just more of a DDO? Okay. Oh, first try, motherfuckers, let's go. That's it, right? There's no more? Oh, thank God. Everything's okay now. I am safe. Yes. I'm gonna be okay. There should have been 2 DDO commanders? Yo. No. No. I'm done. I'm done. I'm stopping the stream. The chapter is over. I am totally 100% out. This is the end of the stream. Oh, alright, well. Chapter is done. Oh, I didn't kill everything? What did I miss? Probably some enemies here and there. Oh well. I got a B rank. That ain't bad. Alright, I'm definitely saving that gameplay. I'll just put the last 15 minutes. Not bad. I got a B rank. That chapter was tense. Probably missed some small areas with some small enemies. Clear time an hour. That was fun though. Overall, that was very fun. Okay. Oh, it's just gonna make me go to the next chapter. Okay. DLC bosses need to be even crazier. More in line with Kagachi and Ryu and Dark Dragon Phantom Form. Yeah, totally. Alright, this chapter I'm not even touching today. This is just... I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna get ruined. I like... Kagachi on Master this is just gonna be a whole tall order. That was good though. I finished chapters 11 and 12, so... Yeah, chapter 12 is probably one of the most fun ones. Genshin again? No. Oh, I am so glad I was able to like first try some of this stuff. This chapter 12, there's some crazy shit in there, dude. But it was good. It was tough, but it was tough, but it was overall fair. Overall. I think my biggest frustration still stands about the camera lock-on. That is still number one most frustrating thing. And then the second most frustrating thing is that I didn't understand Wind Run. Am I gonna do the trials after Master Ninja? I already done them all. Here, I'll show you. So, one, I've already completed every single purgatory. Everything at Realm of Hell. And then for the trials, I did all the boss trials on normal because I was just going for the achievement, I suppose. Like, I mean, and I can always practice, say, the bosses on Master Ninja and whatnot. Like, I can do that. So this was just for like completion and for getting the items. I've already done all the combat trials though. Every single one. I think I did them all with Ryu as well. Except this one. This one was easier with Yakumo, I think, just because of all the range. What didn't I get about Wind Run? Well, remember that whole bit where I was like trying to do Wind Run into Flying Swallow, and then I was like, oh my gosh, why isn't my character Flying Swallow the guy unlocked on? Complain, right? And then it was like, bruh, you know what Wind Run or Wind Path, whatever does? Or whichever one, it targets a nearby enemy. It says so in the text. Streamer, you're an idiot, basically. And I was like, yeah, this is not me, guys. It's not me. It was the game's fault. So yeah, so there was some user error, of course. That's for sure. But the camera lock-on thing is still very bothersome. Hey, you didn't say it, I did. You know what? You know why trolling doesn't work on me? Because the number one person who can hurt me the most is myself. Gosh. Oh. But yeah, so I've done these trials with Ryu. They were all pretty straightforward, and I just try to complete them. I think the most challenging ones were... Oh yeah, I had a game glitch with this one, with Combat Trial 11, that I took advantage of. So it says health decreases over time, and then when I actually did it, one time, it was like, my health didn't decrease at all. And I'm like, okay, I'll take advantage of it. This one was very frustrating because I almost had to like map it out as much as I could with some RNG. And so it just took me like a lot of tries, and so it was a bit more on the frustrating side. I would say one of the more interesting ones was this, to only use base form. It's just like, oh, no Gleam form, no Bloodraven form, okay. That feels awkward. Feels like I'm playing Ninja Gaiden again, not the older ones, that is. Some of these trials were interesting as well because they would have a boss with multiple ads to support it. Particularly like these ones. There was a double boss fight, yeah, like this one was the DDO commander and the tank at the same time. Yeah, so yeah, this one was interesting. Can only use base form, defeat Kagachi. I think I actually resorted to like UT spam on this because I just like, it's kind of stressful, dude. But yeah, so I beat them all. So yeah, I've done everything in challenge mode. I've completed all the missions, and I think someone had asked me about how many deaths I have in Ninja Records. Probably at least 1,000 at this point. Playtime, nearly 100 hours. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time on this game. Number of deaths, 1649. So yeah, a lot. A lot. It's a lot of deaths, but a lot of kills, and a lot of fun to be had. And I've done a lot of things on normal as well, just off stream. Yeah, you have no way to break his block with base form only. Yeah, it gets complex. It gets very, very complex, so it's Had to. It was quite the challenge. But yeah, a whole lot of fun. Anyway, I'm gonna dip out. I don't think there's anything new I gotten in any of these, yeah. This game would benefit greatly from an arena type mode like Bloody Palace. Yeah, that'd be fun. Add some more cool shit. We'll see what they do with the DLC. But that's not until 2026, which is unfortunate. Anyway, I am done. I completed chapters 11 and 12 on Master Ninja. Chapter 12 was intense. Still there's a consistent problem that I'm having with the game with the camera and the lock on. But the fights themselves can be a lot of fun once I can get into it. It gets like crazy intense, but it also gets crazy fun. Anyway, I'm gonna dip out. Thank you guys so much for watching, for being here, and I will see everyone later. Take care and bye.